Hi girls, I thought I'd read you a story today. It was one of my very favorite when I was a little girl. It's called There Were Monkeys in My Kitchen by Sheree Fitch. It's a very funny book. See if you like it too. There were monkeys in my kitchen. They were climbing up the walls. They were dancing on the ceiling. They were bouncing basketballs. Now, you might think that sounds funny. Now you might think that sounds neat to see 1,000 monkeys dancing to a funky monkey beat. But let me tell you, it was terrible. Hardest day I ever had. I was there, so believe me, it was bad. It was bad. First, there were gorillas in a grand ballet. Pirouette, arabesque, plie, saute. They wore ballerina slippers and purple fishnet socks, and when they danced, the city shook for 49 blocks. So, I called the police. I called the RCMP. I was fairly polite. I even said, please, as I shouted in the phone, chimpanzees. Then quicker than it takes to do a double-duty sneeze, achoo! I turned around and in my face were 40 more chimpanzees. They wag-wiggled, they zag-ziggled. One said, if you please, you may call me by my proper name, Deborah Louise. She said, I am just a go-go ape. I go-go everywhere, in my red leather boots with my punky monkey hair. So, I called the police. I dialed 911. I said, I think you better hurry. This house has come undone. The next thing I knew, those apes were playing rock and roll. They were twisting on the table and broke my cereal bowl. They were dancing to the Beatles. That's an old singing group. And they crumbled up crackers in my minestrone soup. Then they turned up the volume on my brother's ghetto blaster. They got clumsy. They got goofy. They danced faster, faster, faster. So I shouted in the phone, it's a national, irrational, primordial disaster. But before I had the time to give the number of our street, I was interrupted rudely by a crash, bang, beat. There were 55 monkeys singing do-si-do, saying yee-haw, get down, swing your partner by the toe, promenade, lemonade, do-si-do. They swirled and twirled in crinoline skirts. They wore 10-gallon hats. They had rhinestones in their shirts. So I called the police. I said, what can you do? Has anyone reported monkeys missing from the zoo? Then, coming from a basement was a slow, soft song. I peeked and saw orangutans tangoing along. They were dipping, they were slipping, they were flipping right out. So I got irritated and I heard myself shout, you apes have got to get, all you monkeys have to go. Then they all stopped dancing and they shouted at me, no! So I called the police and a security guard. I said, come get these apes, get them out of my yard. For I had already seen all those monkeys on the lawn. They were playing croquet. They had gold shoes on. Some were dancing on the clothesline. Some were swinging from the trees. Hilarious, gregarious chimpanzees. Then, coming from upstairs was a wheezy whining sound. So I ran right up. I took a peek. I took a look around. There were monkeys in my bedroom. They were messing up my quilts. One was playing bagpipes. They were wearing tartan kilts. One said, you can call me Macintosh. He did the Highland fling. One said, Kookachickabura, but I didn't say a thing. I just called the police and the FBI and the Scotland Yard and the private eye. I said, this place is chaos. I said, baboon catastrophe. You folks have got to help. You've got to rescue me. Because those apes had taken bubble bath and dumped it in the tub. They played Hawaiian music. They did the hula as they scrubbed. Well, I watched for a minute. Then I went and jumped right in. Don't know why. Just thought I'd try. But as soon as I got dry, I called the police and the RCMP. I was extra polite. I said, pretty, please? As I shouted in the phone, help! Chimpanzees! Some gorillas crunched granola. Some were eating toast and peas. Some were slurping macaroni topped with gorgonzola cheese. So I got down on my knees. I said, this place is chaos, I cried. A complete catastrophe. I sobbed, I want my mama. I sniffed, woe begone is me. So I went to the kitchen sink, which is a place where I think and think and think. Then suddenly I had an idea. The solution to save the day. I shouted out one word. "Bananas!" And all those monkeys stopped. I said, "Now that I have your attention, I'd like all you monkeys, chimpanzees, apes, and gorillas to go, skedaddle, hurry up, get out of this place." Well, when Monkey came right over, one wiped my tear away. She said, "I guess that we should go, that's all you had to say." Then one said, "My name is Aristotle." One said, "Call me Socrates." I said, "I'm really pleased to meet you, glad to know you, chimpanzees." But just then I heard a siren, and I knew my help had come. There were 49 Mounties. They were blowing bubble gum. I said, "This is no time for chewing. This is no time for bubbles. I tell you that this neighborhood has got its share of troubles." "I'm Inspector Leanne Jane," said a woman dressed in red. "Can you tell us what your name is?" "Well, Willow Wellaby," I said. "Well, Willow Wellaby, you have called us several times. Said you had some monkey business. Now we're here to solve those crimes." Then she blew the biggest bubble, so I bursted in her face. "Look," I said, "chimpanzees all over this place." And she said, "Where?" Now you probably won't believe me, but those monkeys were all gone. No monkeys in the kitchen, no monkeys on the lawn, no monkeys on the clothesline. They had left the neighborhood. There, I thought, it's over. I guess those apes have gone for good. The inspector was not smiling. She said, "Is this a false alarm? Should I send you to the zoo or perhaps a monkey farm?" I said, "But there were monkeys in my kitchen. They were dancing on the walls. They were dancing on the ceiling. They were bouncing basketballs." "Indeed," said the inspector, "we do not have the time. We Mounties are too busy. We're off to solve another crime." So everything was over. No dancing apes around. I found the house a little quiet. I sort of missed the monkey sound. But I think I saw an elephant just open up my door, and I've got this funny feeling there are several hundred more. Wasn't that a silly book? I hope you enjoyed it. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.